Hello! So today I want to tell you about the game Stargazers from 25th Century Games, and this is crowdfunding now. This is a prototype that was sent to me, and then I have to sadly send it on because I really love it, and I wish I could keep it. This is a very puzzly game, which if you've been here for a minute, you know I love a thinky puzzly game. So let me tell you a little bit about how this is played, so then you can decide if you want to go jump over to crowdfunding and back it so that this game can become a reality. So everything starts with the center of the universe. And in the center of the universe, there's going to be all of these different tiles, and the number of rounds you play and which tiles you use will depend on your player count. So I love it because on the tiles, they tell you like this is used if you're playing with 4 or more players. Some of them are used if you're playing with 3 or more, and then the blank ones you use in a 2-player game because this does play 2 to 4 players. So as you can see, there's kind of some different things happening on here. These are the upgraded acrylic tiles, and they are gorgeous. So I love an upgrade. You can see too, there's like half of planets on them. There's comets. There's all sorts of things happening on these tiles, and that's how you're going to score points. There are then also these circles that are going to be placed randomly in the middle of each of the tiles. I didn't grab enough, but you'll have a bag that you're going to be pulling these from so that it is random every turn. So here's the universe. And then in the center, there are some bonus tiles that you can earn throughout the game. So that is where everybody is going to be taking from. What are we doing with these? Well, each player has their player board that is a 4x4 board. So over the course of the rounds, you will be filling this up. And that's why based on player count, you have more or fewer rounds because you're always going to be getting exactly 16 tiles. You then also have your journal board, which I love the artwork on this. Again, this is a prototype, so anything could change, but I think it is gorgeous. And on here, you are going to be having different scoring conditions. So there is level 1, 2, and 3. So as you can imagine, level 1s are going to be easier to achieve and get points, but they're going to be worth fewer points. Level 2 are going to be your medium level objectives, and level 3 are going to be more difficult objectives to achieve, but they're going to reward you with greater points. So you can kind of decide, do I want to go in maybe on fewer but harder objectives, or do I want to try and knock out a lot of the potentially easier objectives, knowing I need to do more of them to get the same amount of points? So you're going to start the game with one objective. You get a card from deck 1 and deck 2, and you decide what you want to do. And it's showing you that there's here, for example, on some of these tiles, you're going to need these symbols. So some of them are adjacency. Some of them, like this one, you need to have a sun somewhere in the center of a universe. So there's a bunch of different things that you can have happen, and you're going to be collecting these on your journal board, and you maybe are going to be getting bonus tokens. So at the end of the game, this is going to help with your scoring. And because these are different every game and they come out in a different order, and you may select them in a different order, there's that variability. So you have to tactically decide how you're going to adjust based on your conditions. You can't just go into the game going, oh, I know how I'm going to do this. And then it shows on the side, you're also going to score points for different items that you have present in the galaxy that you are creating. Finally, there are going to be 2 constellations that come out each game. And if you can manage to make one of those constellations, you are also going to get points for that. So there are a lot of ways to get points. So this is one of those games where you can decide, I'm going to try and do a little bit of everything, or I'm really going to hone in and specialize and try and maximize points that way. Both are viable options. So I love that because neither one is necessarily better than the other. It's what you can make work best for you. So again, I love a puzzly game. So on your turn from the universe, you are going to pick one of these combinations. So let's say I choose this one. I don't have to play these together on my board. I can choose to play them together, but I can choose to play them separately, and on a future turn, a different tile will be around here. Now, when I have planets like this, if I can line them up, that's going to score me points at the end of the game. So you're constantly thinking about how you want to maximize as much as possible. So this game is a puzzle, and it is a gorgeous puzzle. So see, you really want to plan accordingly to try and get the best options. And because all of these combinations are going to be different every game, it is going to be so tingly and great for your brain to figure out how to make this happen. Once the board is full, you'll know it's the end of the game, and then you score up. So this game is right up my alley. It's beautiful. Those acrylic tile upgrades are chef's kiss, wonderful. It is puzzly, it is thinky, and it is variable. So it is all of the things that I really enjoy in a game. So if you are someone who likes any of those things, I highly recommend checking out Stargazers from 25th Century Games. Like I said, crowdfunding now. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and they will get answered. Please give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.